एक दोन मिनिटं सर हा. ते त्यांचा काहीतरी प्रॉब्लेम झालाय टेक्निकल. चालू करतायत ते. एक सर्व पार्टिसिपंटला विनंती आहे, लेफ्ट होऊ नका. ते सॉर्ट आउट करतायत त्यांचा प्रॉब्लेम. एक दोन मिनिटात चालू परत करतील. त्यांच्या कॉलेजच्या नेटचा प्रॉब्लेम झालाय थोडा. कॉलेजचं नेटच डाऊन झालंय. त्यांचा आता कॉल आला. दोन 5 मिनिटं लागतील म्हणे. मी जॉईन परत हे करतो, रिजॉईन करतो. तोपर्यंत सर्व पार्टिसिपंट जे आहे त्यांना विनंती आहे की लेफ्ट होऊ नका.
Tumama ko pa ganda eh. Tumama ko pa ganda eh. Para tapos kay तू मार खाशील का? मी मार खाईल. मग काय मग तुझ्या गाडीचं मार खाते एक आहे पण
Participants are requested to mute your mic. Participants are requested, don't leave the meeting. They sort out their problem within 5 minutes.
Is it audible to you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Your voice is audible, sir.
Sorry for there is some technical issue. The
Okay, sir.
one whole building there is net is down.
Okay.
So just
Sir,
give me
please share
one
your
minute.
presentation.
Yeah. Presentation is visible.
Yes, sir.
So it is audible.
Loud.
Uh, Screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Presentation is visible.
Yes, sir.
So a pardon to all participants. Uh, there is some issue in between. There is a technical error in comes.
Hello. Sir, your voice is not audible. Your voice is not audible. Your screen is visible now, sir.
Okay, is it visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Sorry. There is interruption is coming as a technical part. So we discuss about the beekeeping is very important part, and you know that beekeeping is a branch of zoology. It is deals with study of uh, rearing and management of bee for different beneficial aspect, like the major bee product we can get from the beekeeping as a pollination, and beekeeping also provided the some byproduct from the honeybee as a honey, then bee wax, bee venom, bee propolis, bee glue, and these all the byproduct also beneficial us. So firstly we discuss about which are the honeybee species found in India, and they give us honey for us. So beekeeping, as we enlisted the different part, there is Episploria. As you know that the garden honeybees or dog bee, we can commonly say that. Then Epicerana, it is also commonly called as the Sateri bees, or sometimes we can call it the Indian hive bees. Then next one Apis mellifera, that is European honeybee. Apis dorsata, as you know that the rock bee, or we can say that the Agya madmash. Then the Lepis laboriosa, it is basically sister bee of Apis dorsata. It is found in the northern region of high altitude. And lastly, the Tigona or stingless bee. These are the about 6 different type of honeybee species we are found in Indian subcontinent. So we discuss about the honeybee is a very important part. As we discuss about the honeybee is important things related to first type of bee is the Episploria. You can look at the pictures. This is Episploria floria bees, and it is found in everywhere in our Maharashtrian subcontinent. Every district, everywhere, there is the deciduous forest or the desert forest or any the all the type of the area these episploria we are found. And in Maharashtra there is a the small the partition of agriculture, and each agriculture area we are see the episploria bees. This episploria, what are the importance part of the episploria? This habitat, basically this habitat is found in the smaller, they found in our around area of edges of the agriculture region, and it is only found in the dense foliage area. Dense foliage area, that means the all the dense part of the uh, uh, as a corner edges of the agriculture regions, that area they basically found. And the height of this hive is found in the 1 to 8 meter from the above the grounds. Basically this honeybee is, we are not as a domesticate it, because this honeybee have the own ability to migration in short duration, as well as disturbance of natural enemy. They immediately migrate from one place to other place, and this major causes is we are look at their absconding is frequently occurs. So this type of the episporia is not domesticated and not use a beekeeping purpose. But this honeybee is very important for the pollination point of view. Then this colony is also have the another habitat for the, we are not make it the domestic it, because the grouping and regrouping mechanism we can find. The grouping and regrouping mechanism, ultimately they group and regroup, and ultimately they shifted to one place to other place. This is a major cause that that type of bee we are not under control of human activity. And this honeybee, we are also provide the honey for us. That honey is about 400 to 500 gram of honey per colony in per years. So that's a very basic information. As you look at the all audience, there is a this type of the hive. We are easy to look it around edges of the agriculture, edges of the gardens, then the some foliage, dense foliage area we are see the, and there is these are the episploria. They are different type of the uh, niche species. The different type of the cryptic species is maybe found in the in that honeybee. So that type of study is not yet did anything else. The what how many different type of the cryptic species found in the episploria. Then this next of the this honeybee is single comb, and this single comb, the uppermost part is the, they specifically store the honey. Then middle one part, we are looking at the middle one part, and this middle one area they store the uh, larvae. They lay the eggs of the larvae for the worker. Then the lower side area, we are see the lower side area, there is a size of the this cell is larger, and this larger size area, they basically this cell is prepared for the drones. And the whole area, this is a single hive or the combs they prepared by the in colony. Then this episploria distribution is occur in the Asian, some part, most of the part of the Asia, and some part of the Africa. There is South Africa and part there is distribution we can see. So this is the region. The dotted line, yellow dot is seen. There is a show that the representation of the episploria distribution in the world. Then we can know about or we can discuss about another type of the honeybee, that is Epicerana. The Epicerana is this type of the honeybee is Indian honeybee, or we can commonly call as a Sateri bees. So Sateri bee, they are again, this honeybee is look like the somehow Episploria, but the color patterns vary. These are the abdomen color pattern of the Episploria is the orange strip is there, but in that there is a yellowish brown strip we can found it in the abdomen part. Then this bee is not is the smaller than Epidoseta and the larger than Episploria. This honeybee we can easy to domesticate it. and this honeybee we can getting the some honey, as well as this Indian honeybees specifically prefer the some area that is a dark places is required, and the dark side it we can use the clay pots, logs, then boxes, wall opening. These are the closing area these honeybee is found, and they make it the to live it in these places. Again, this honeybee we can say that this honeybee is a Sateri bees, because they build the seven comb or more parallel combs in the one colony, and so this single colony there are multiple comb is there, and ultimately we can get it the more honey as compared to the Apis florea. Apis florea we can got it only 400 to 500 gram of honey, but this honeybee we can get it the 6 to 8 kg of honey per colony per year. Then distribution pattern, again little bit different we can found in the distribution pattern of Apis cerana and Apis florea. The Apis florea is already distributed in this region, but this Apis cerana is more distributed in the India. Therefore, we can say that Indian honeybee, and then it spread in the uh, again the northern part and the eastern part of the Asiatic country, as well as in this to the some part of the Australian regions. So this distribution pattern is little bit shifted to the eastern side of the world. Then next type of honeybee, that is Apis mellifera. The Apis mellifera, it is again the European honeybee, and this European honeybee is specifically comes in India due to the there is commercial point of view, because this honeybee is give the more honey as compared to the Apis florea and Apis cerana, and it also commonly called as a Italian variety of Apis mellifera or Apis, and they also shifted to the all over the world, or distribution is occurring all over. As we look at the part, this honeybee is again prefer the same habitat like Apis cerana, because they prefer the dark places like Apis cerana, and till date we can report it that this honeybee we can provide or give us the 25 to 30 kg honey per colony, as well as this modern type of the beekeeping is more of the beekeeper is prefer the this type of honeybee, and it is very interesting to the human being, like we can see the uh, nesting pictures that this honeybee is build the parallel combs, the seven parallel comb we can get it, and these seven parallel combs, as the parallel comb is helping for the more number of honeybees living together. As well as second picture we can look at here, this honeybee is built the many twin cell for the, and as a specific time the swarming period is there, or specific time we can take the colony division for that. You can say that the how the pollination they do. The pollination is do the more as we look at the pictures, the how the pollination is occurs, and at the single time we are see the third pair of legs they pull it, that is a they collect the more pollen from the field for the his life sustainability, and as well as the same time they're doing the reward for the plant, that is they're doing the pollination for the plants. So the honeybee is also doing the function for the they collect the some byproduct for his itself, as well as human being also utilize them, and the major function they act as a role as a honeybees act as a major pollinator, and they do the pollination in the nature. So look at the as compared to the before two type of the distribution of the two type of bees, Apis florea and Apis cerana, as compared to the Apis mellifera, these all over the world, most of the area they distributed the this honeybee, and this distribution pattern is very diverse, and all the world over the world, this Apis mellifera is distributed. Then we can discuss about the next type of the honeybee, that is Apis dorsata. Apis dorsata, it is commonly say that the rock bee, or in Marathi we can say that agamor or agyamadmacha. So that size of the bee is the 20 mm, and we can say that this largest size of the honeybee. It is a giant honeybee, and it builds a single comb, and the single comb, the maximally they produce a 60 pound of the honey. Maximally they it's a single cone, they produce some more honey, and as a single worker they do the pollination for the as a single honeybee. They wander in the area and they do the pollination in comb. So single honeybee in the single trips they visited to the 12,000 flower in a one. So worker bee is very small, active, and other condition is that these are the very ferocious for that. Ferocious because this honeybee, this honeybee is the ferocious nature. That means it is very attackable to the human activity or any disturbances happen. They immediately attack them. So this natures the rock bee we are doesn't under control of human being. We are not domesticated. So we, as I discuss about the different type of honeybee, this is one of the first type of the honeybee is also it is not domesticated, and the other Apis dorsata it is also not domesticated, but they also act as a very good function in the sustainability of nature. We are look at the pictures. The how long the honeycomb they build. The honeycomb is biggest combs they build it as we look at the pictures in the screen. Again, the Apis dorsata distribution is very small area. The most of the part is covered in the India and some part of the Indonesia, then the uh, Maldives and some part of the Bangladesh. That region, the Apis dorsata is distributed. So Apis dorsata, that habitat basically, you know that the Apis dorsata is living in the this nature is build the comb in the high altitude as the region above more than 3 meter to 35 meters above the ground side, and in that the one third worker their population engage in the colony defense, so they are ferocious in nature, and this Indian honeybee is mostly distributed in the India and Thailand. There is harboring about hundreds of the colonies on a single tree or single large tree as we are. And they again the episodes that we can look in the there in the previous slide they build the single combs. The Epidorsata is most of time they also fly at night time. They also doing the in the moonlight. They also uh, foraging is carried out, and the moonlight they also doing the pollination, as well as they have the one habitat at the once in a year they annually migrated youths. At the specific time they migrate from the one place to the other place. So इन मराठी वी कॅन से दॅट आग्यामुळे आपण जेव्हा बघतो तर ते विशिष्ट काळापर्यंतच एका ठिकाणी असतं, त्यानंतर ते परत शिफ्ट होतं आणि परत काही वेळानंतर पुन्हा ते त्या ठिकाणी येतं. सो दिस इज अ स्पेसिफिक हॅबिटॅट दॅट इज अॅन्युअल मायग्रेटेड रूट इज देअर अँड दे अॅन्युअल मायग्रेटेड रूट आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द this specific location they come it and again sometimes they went from that area. So Apis dorsata is also reported that we can get it the some honey from that, and this honey as a one colony we can produce a 36 kg of honey per colony per year. So we look at the as a pictures, the Apis dorsata build that hundreds or more than hundreds combs high in the single tree or largest tree. But nowadays, days you know that the deforestation is occur. Large trees are cut down by human anthropogenic activity, and so we are looking at the pictures in the nowadays. This all the dorsata is returned back to the urbanized area. They have the tallest building is there, and in the tallest building they have the good habitat they get it, and they build the combs in that area. So we are always the look at the Doseta colony in the urban forest. As a we can say that forest jungles is there, and as we observe that the concrete jungles in that region there is most of the Doseta colony we can found in the buildings and the different type of the offices outside the balcony and different area. So this is a one of the major issue is comes in nowadays. So these colonies sitting in the outside our homes, and then we are very afraid for that. So we can do it some unethical activity to away from this colony. We can burn it, we can disturb it, we can the try to the different activity for the to away the this colony. But we are the responsible for the these honeybees come in the urban area due to the we can the disturb his homes. Ultimately they come to our home area. So one of the message we can getting from the earth. So we need to the forest for the sustainability of environment, and ultimately this honeybee, the last is found in the forest, they shifted into their own house. Again, the next type of the honeybee is again sister bee of Dosetta, that is Apis laboriosa. Again, they do the same combs as a Apis laboriosa, single comb they build. Then we can compare it. There is together as a Apis cerana, Apis mellifera, and Apis dorsata. How they look it? There is size of the this Apis mellifera, the cerana to the dorsata. They increase the as a one. We can go to the upper side. The cerana is smallest bee, as compared to the mellifera is larger, as compared to the dorsata is again large one. So we can get it idea how the size of the Apis cerana, Apis mellifera, and the Apis. Then the next type of the honeybee we can found it in the our nature, that is a stingless bee. The stingless bee we can say that in Marathi the Koti Madbashi. This honeybee is basically found in the as a dense forest, and this type of the beekeeping they also nowadays initiate in Maharashtra. The this bee is very helping for the pollination point of view. So this is important to us. The smallest size of bee, they collect the some honey, but it is doing the more function as a pollination. This, this stingless bee, again, this bee have the sting is absent. That they're not the sting it. The smaller in size, they build a single nest, and this nest size is irregular. They don't have the own wax. They collect the plant resin and the wax content, and then they mix it, and they in that material they build the own combs. So the combs of the Eripodensis is made up of the dark material, that is a carmines, and the mixture with the resin and the wax together. So this honeybee is two thing is not there as compared to the other honeybee. The one is the wax gland, and the other one is the next sting is not there. And this type of honeybee is reported that about 100 gram of honey give us from the one colony per year to us. So this type of honeybee distribution pattern again is very sharply we can found it in India, then some part of the this region of the Indonesia, Maldives, and the New Zealand as well as Australia. The distribution pattern is very highly shifted to the eastern part. As we observe that these honeybee they produce a different type of the quantity of honey. As we look at that Apis florea, they give us the 300 to 500 gram of honey. Apis cerana indica we can getting or we can get from the 6 to 8 kg of honey. Apis mellifera they get it the 20 to 30 kg of honey. Then Apis dorsata they get it 30 to 36 kg of honey, and the stingless bee we can got it about 100 gram of honey. So these are the different type of species we can get it found in the natures, and these also provide the different type of the honey to us, a different quantity of honey. This honey is get it as the one of the byproduct, but they also doing the major functions as a pollination. So in this there is have any question related to different type of bee species, I happy to take the question from that part. Is it any question related to bee type of bee species?
If anybody has any question, you are free to ask your questions to sir.
So
If
we
anybody
can
has any
make
question,
it the some part. The work sir, we can make it the some first
okay,
part as a type of bee species. If
okay.
any question is there, any doubt is there, we can discuss it here, and then we'll go for the next part.
Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon.
Hello, may I address? Sir, my
Yes, you can.
question is there is any chance to domesticate Apis dorsata for a big profit?
There is there another type of management we can do it, but not exactly the domesticated. Nowadays,
Okay.
the Dorsetta honey is harvested. It they have some technique to the harvesting of Dorsetta honey, but we not manage in the under control of human beings.
Uh, Thank you, sir. Our second question is, sir, we can make some hybrid calls between Mellifera and dorsata for making mild species between for this profit purpose.
Hmm. Yes, yes, these are the beneficial for us, human society. Most of the time nowadays there is a Apis mellifera is most of time used beekeeping, and it is used as a migratory beekeepings.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Any other members? They have any questions?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I have one question, sir.
Yeah, you
As
can.
per the nutritional value, which
Huh.
honey is better? Nutritional
Nutritional
value point
value.
of view, which honey?
The honey
Yes,
is
yes.
basically, I am not talking about type of honey. The honey have different type of honey type on the basis of the what are the plant resources is there. What type of there is a
Okay.
the jamun honey, then forest honey, then ajuan honey. There different type of honey is there. So as per depend on the requirement, we can go for the honey. The one thing is very important, the we are check out the purity of honey is very important. The purity honey is there, honey is pure, the every type of honey they have the good nutrition value.
Sir, in market actually we have seen some ads related to the Patanjali. They are selling the white honey, which is actually mostly exported in
Hmm.
the European countries.
Hmm.
But we don't find that honey in our market. We find the regular honey. So
The
what is
cream
the
honey,
difference
this
between that?
you can talking about cream honey.
Yes, yes, cream honey.
Yeah, this is the again they do it the in a mustard type of the crop system is there, and they collect the honey. This is again whitish part. Then pollen, how much pollen part is there, on the basis there is a cream honey is depend.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
गुड आफ्टरनून सर.
Yeah,
हॅलो
काय सर you can.
सर, व्हाईट फ्लाय जे आहेत तर त्यांच्यावरती हनी बी कशा प्रकारे इफेक्ट करतात किंवा त्यांना कंट्रोल करतात का त्यांना वाढवतात?
They are not control it basically, only the white fly there is a early stage, there is a honeydew they secrete on the edges of the twig of the plant or crop system, and the honeybee is attacked for that. They collect this honeydew, they are not control it and they are not affect it for the this white fly.
ओके, थँक्यू.
These are the symbiotic association found in the white fly and the honeybee. They take it the product as a food.
काही ठिकाणी शेतकऱ्यांच्या मनामध्ये संभ्रम आहे की जर ऍपिकल्चरच्या ज्या पेट्या आहेत त्या जर आपण शेतामध्ये ठेवल्या तर त्याच्याने व्हाईट फ्लायचा जो अटॅक आहे तर तो वाढतो.
नाही नाही नाही, त्यामध्ये जर यांनी ह्या लोकांनी जर त्यावरती स्प्रे घेतला असेल जॅगर स्प्रे घेतला असेल तर दॅट टाइम दे मे बी द infestation of white fly may occurs.
ओके सर, थँक्यू.
Any other guys? So firstly, we can discuss about the different type of honeybees. The honeybee species in India they found, which are they, and how get the honey from that. And other part we can discuss about which are the domesticated and which are the not domesticated. Anjum,
हाँ सर,
you
प्रोफेसर
can.
सर. Sir, Flora reported to store 400 gram to 500 gram of honey per colony. So how
Hmm.
much time it will to produce the honey in one
Per,
colony?
per annum, they
As
require
per
the
annum,
one
yes
year.
sir.
1 year.
1 year.
The every value they given in that the per annum per colony.
Per annum per colony.
Hmm.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Sir, we can proceed to the next part.
Yes, sir. You can continue, sir.
Okay. Yes. Anyone is there? Okay, we can go to the next part as a beekeeping is a beekeeping and its importance is we as usual. The why the beekeeping is required and what are the importance of. So apiculture, as you discussed in the as early discussion, the apiculture is the branch of zoology which deals with the study of uh, rearing of honeybee for the different beneficial purpose. So what are the different fact? The good beekeeping is basic that can help us. So firstly, we know the knowledge of the bee sciences. Then we know the knowledge of bee botany. We know the familiarity of the modern agriculture. Then we know the some element with economics, and we also know the tools and ability to work with wood. Then the 40 to take the bee sting, the as we know that the basic information the before the starting of the bee. A bee is the front of end and is a sweet and the kind, but never thus be behind. The bee can sting if the can't sit and so always stay in front of it. So always we have the they're not happily they sting us, they avoid the sting because they have the barbs in the sting. Ultimately they are not happy with sting by any victim, but we can disturb it. They also deserve to earn this the sacrifice his life for the sting. So first thing is know that the as a beekeeper, as a apiculturist, we know the basic information related to, we know the different knowledge and familiarity with modern agriculture science. So firstly, we are attached to the that part, and then so we are firstly discuss about the different type of bee species. As a knowledge, we can take in the bee sciences as a early stage, the species of bee. Then we know the another things, the knowledge of bee botany, which are the flora is important for the beekeeping. So that things we also know that. So as I said that the very initiation of this lecture, the beekeeping is not a related with the zoology. It is also related to botany. It is also related to how many nectars, how many pollens is found in the that type of the plant species. It is really important to the for the beekeeping point of view. And other things in agriculture area, modern agriculture, there is we are know that what type of the crop system found in the modern agriculture, and then we can proceed for the we can design the our business as a beekeeping. So that is the basic information, very important for the basic knowledge to well flourish of the beekeeping. So as introduction, we can already discuss about these are the different the bee apiaries is the maintain the colony in under control due to they got some byproduct as honey, then bee wax, pollen. royal jelly, bee glue, propolis, etc. etc. So we are just look at the part of the history. How the history of beekeeping. The history of beekeeping, there is a parbosa. There is one pictures with in front of the you, and this at the point of human being there is domesticate of the wild bee in artificial hive as a hollow logs, wooden box, poetry vessel, and the owing straw. This is given the idea that like of the beekeeping history is not as initiate the day before tomorrow, yesterday, but it is long back history of that. Like the before of backward history, about 200, 4,000, sorry, 2422 in Egypt, that is agriculture she started in the Sun Temple of Egypt. And this that time to the till that the beekeeping is going on. Then Greece also excited for the system is high status of apiculture can be concluded in the as a historical part of it. As we look at the pictures, the this honeybee have the give the very importance as there is a some cartoons, some the pictures of they doing the beekeeping is a as a wooden basket as well as the bee have also found in the some uh, as a stick it. There is also the bee picture is there. So the bee is a very important for us. As well as the formally we know that knowledge of apiculture is thought that there is practice is very early as a 13,000 backward history. The ancient of Egypt, the particular skill of the beekeeping is there. And till that, there is important part of the our diet as honey. So the beekeeping is very, very early soon they initiate. The temple kept in order, the satisfied to desire the god for honey, and they produce of the medicines and ointment for the human beings. So these are the lot of benefit we can get from the honeybee. As a term of babosa, they given the some applications or importance of the honeybees. Long back history, we know that the beekeeping is starting and they have the beneficial and a lot of benefit for the human beings, human and human society. Then prehistoric relationship we can record it. We have the record with us. These are the connection going back to the backward of history. There is human is essential to another predators. They also the honeybee is utilized. In you know that the mythologic caves there is paintings we are see that the beekeeping painting is there. Or smoking of the hive there is in the this 10,000 years ago or the bishop Spain we are see the this type of historic the painting and the caves is found in the natures. So the beekeeping is very early. The historic record we also found that there is a human eventually began the providing active cavity as a honeybee in the nest and the early record as the Egyptians. So this is we can look at the pictures as a demarcation in the rock systems. So Egyptian beekeeping, as we look at that, there is harvesting of combs in the right side and the packaging of the honey in the left side. Though how they're doing the functions as a bee, it's honey production and the packaging process. So these are the methods, the traditional method. Ultimately, beekeeping is get the more honey in pure forms. The old methods, you know that the commonly they use is a beekeeper as a very crude and cruel methods, as well as these methods are unplanned to extract of honey. And that type of the this method is also commonly called as indigenous method. But nowadays we have the modern methods and very scientifically we can extract out the honey from the honeybee without disturbing these nowadays the plant then this this is a uncruel very sophisticated method and they're not very the clean type of the honey we can extract nowadays. So the hive we can look at that the wall fix hive then the cavity nesting hive. These are the, we are looking the pictures as a real pictures, the primitive methods of the beekeeping. The tribal peoples, they use it some the as a twigs, the plant twig they use it, make it the as a basket, and in that basket they easy to rear out with the colony. As well as the bamboo basket, the wooden claw, these all the area we are use it the beekeeping parts. Then these are the strategy we are developing the beekeeping. The beekeeping is just initiate the very back side to the our long years back, and nowadays the modality or strategy is developed day by day, and the developing modality is effective till date. These are the beekeeping are nowadays we can using for the pollination of the crop system. The adapting the international pollinating initiative that also helping for the us to beekeepers as well as agriculture ecosystems. So, the promoting multiplication of the bee colony, the good management practices is also the one of the part for the beekeeping, and the beekeeping they specifically prefer the three type of honeybees. One is the Apis mellifera, other one is Apis cerana, and the third one is the stingless bee. Because other two type of the honeybee species like Apis florea, it is again the smaller absconding ability, and they uh, grouping and regrouping mechanism, so they are not easy to maintain in the under of human control. Apis dorsata or Apis laboriosa, they are also the ferocious type of bees, so it is not easy to maintain in under control of human being. But nowadays we are also using the this dorsata honey as a production of honey, but they're using the different strategy. But nowadays we are the Apis mellifera and the Apis cerana. It's the last site the beekeeper use as a beekeeper. In that, the Apis cerana, this is a normal the agriculture peoples or the farmers they specifically prefer the Apis cerana, and those are the commercial point of how beekeeping is doing. So they go for the Apis mellifera. So increase the profitability that depend on the what type of the bee preference. So आपको कौन से टाइप का बी कीपिंग करना है, आप सिर्फ बी कीपिंग आपके घर के लिए हनी प्रोडक्शन के लिए चाहिए, और देर इज सम बेनिफिट फॉर द आवर फार्म्स, दैट टाइम वी कैन गो फॉर द एपिसेरा. So other side is there. Those people is want the more honey, and they go for these beekeepers. They prefer for the Apis mellifera. They got it the more honey, but they need to the shifted the colony one place to the other place. Those area they have the flora is there. They this colony is shifted in that place. Once the flora is vanished from that area, again this colony shift to the next place. There is flora is good. So like that, this type of beekeeping is the migratory beekeeping. So the beekeeping are the two types. One is a stagnant type of beekeeping, and other one is a migratory type of beekeeping. And again, the strong quality and control monitoring facility we can need it. Launching effective promotion and awareness campaign is required for the human society and agriculture society. अदरवाइज आपने एक 100 बॉक्स ले लिए सेराना के मेलीफेरा के और गए किसी एरिया में और वहाँ पे रख दिया. So farmer they are attacking you, they are asking you not stay it here, they are problem to there. So always the awareness campaign is required for the farmer society. The beekeeping is always beneficial to the agriculture society. So developing adequate capacity building and the training program is the like that program is needed to the uh, uh, as a school colleges level as well as the farmers level is required. So that's the reason there is beekeeping is important for the this knowledge spread to the end society, and ultimately this beneficial to the human being and human interventions as well as environmental sustainability. As well as we can also have the apiarist as a, we are suppose that we can starting or we can think about the bee as a business. Just 1 minute. आता सुरू झाला. नाही नाही, वेळ आहे अजून. तुम्ही घेऊ शकता काय प्रॉब्लेम. येस. So other one things is there, the sequence of the beekeeping. Sorry for the intervention, there is some technical error in between. Any beekeeper, the starting his business, they have some step is there. The first step is there, identification of bee breeders or each states. As depend on the we are need to the what type of bee we can select it. The bee breeders is very important to development of the develop as a center for the training, then improve the bee breedings and the service provider for the new unit. Suppose I want to start the bee business, so we know that the information where they get it. Then second things, the selection and the practical training. The beekeepers at the apiary, the bee breeders and the learn on the field experience they also needed. The provisions. So bee breeders they also need to the selection process is very important as a beekeeper is, as well as we also need to the learn about the different expenses, what is need for the different expenses at the practical trainings point of view. So that things is also needed. Then we also need to the some provision for that. The new trainer be 10% the, as a beekeepers we need to the bee colony boxes and some other equipment as a bee breeders. So that provision is also required. So where they get it, how they, where we can buy it, the colony, where get from the bee hives, and where we can get from the different type of the equipment for the beekeeping. So that things is also important. Then the new beekeepers is also required for the financial assistance. Suppose that the anyone they start their own business as beekeeping, but no one helping for that. So this is also need for the financial assistance to provide the with loan financial support for the bank and institution. Then the pollination, that beekeepers is also know that the bee colony is helping for the apiary as well as the effect for the pollination in agriculture as well as the horticulture. Then the beekeeper once they establish, they also establish own honey brand processing plant and the process unit they provided by the NBB, National Bee Board of India. They also provide for that financial fund. And future prospect there is a developing the cooperative and various activity for the, these are the sequence of the apiary development is required. As we the any beekeeper, that basic things is very important for us. The nowadays typically the movable as well as migratory beekeeping is capable for the construction as well as the place, season and the climatic conditions is very important for the beekeeping point of view. So always the beekeeper is think on they starting the beekeeping as a business. So they think about the place, they think about the season, they think about the climatic condition, and then proceed for that. So for commercial beekeeping, there is always good for the these numbers and the equipment is like required and the shifting from one place to the other places. So these are the bee boxes, then bee stand, bee frames, then comb form foundation sheet, bee escapes, then the smokers, queen excluders, then hive tools, then uh, feed brood feeders, then honey extractor, then uncapping knife, bee brush, bee wells, then queen cell and the protector. So these are the different type of equipment is required for the modern techniques as a beekeeping. So that things is also need to us as a good development of the beekeeping or the good initiative of beekeeping. These are very simple things and they easy to available in the uh, as a KVIC department in the beekeeping department is the KVIC board, as well as in Maharashtra there is CBIT is also provide the same thing to us as a modern beekeeping techniques or equipments. So these are the beehive. We are know that there is a bee colonies put in the one of the hive, that is this hive is developed by the Langston, and they design the very interesting equipment for the beekeepers. Then they also use the queen excluders for that. Then the brood chambers, as we say that the brood chambers, the lower side area, the brood chamber is there. Then foundation sheet is also required. If we can provide the foundation sheet, that time they always the 70% of the honeybee work is get not spent in for the as a foundation development of the nest. So they utilize that energy for the collection of the honey and the pollens. Then the honey sweeper, they also the sweeper is also needed for the as a that area they specifically store the uh, honey in this region. Then we also need to the some other equipment for the some our protection, like the bee suit, bee wells, then smoker, bee brush, high tools, then gloves. These are the other equipment for the self protection as a beekeeper is always needed. So the firstly the area of selection is very important. We are select the area, that area is very suitable for the bees. The easy healthy area for the bees. They easy to live in that area. Always these are the we are see that the in a single area there's the greenery and the flowering conditions well. That area we are always need to the uh, put it the more than 10, 10, 20, 50 as per requirement size is there, that number of column we can putting into in this region. As well as we are see that here there is the we provide the some water for that. So we are making the some small pond. This pond is always helping for the take it water from this region. So honeybee region at the bee yards or apiary side is always require the healthy environment as well as the water resources required. We have see that the beekeeping technology, like these are the beekeepers, they need to the beehive boxes, and the beehive boxes we are just explaining it here as these are the bottom board, then this is the brood chambers, then these are the sweeper and the second sweeper and the top covers. So the bee colonies, the all the brooders they stay in region, and the worker bee store the honey in the antennamost area, and these are the honey they store it. They store the honey in the the uppermost region of the colony, and the like the researcher or scientist they design the same uh, model system as a beehive, and the uppermost area they provided for the honey storage, that is known as super. So we are get it idea, but who found in the colony? Who are the living in the colony? The who members are the part as a colony. So in a once a colony there is a in a one hive there is a one queen is there. This queen is maintain the colony. All the uh, members they bind together with help of the honey and honey. Uh, some pheromone they secrete it, and this pheromone is helping to the bind the whole colony. Then second things, there is a 250 drones is found in the very specific time in the colony. About 20,000 female foragers is there. 40,000 are the female. There is housekeeping bees are found in the colony. Then 5,000 to 7,000 eggs they found. 7,000 to 11,000 larvae are laid. The feeding condition is there, and the 60,000 to 24,000 larvae are developing in adult stage in the sealing condition. So always this the population of the colony is maintained with help of the bee, the queen and the other worker they helping for us. So in a one colony, in a single colony, these are the members they found it. The one queen, few drones, then workers, then housekeeping bees, then eggs, larvae, and the pupation stage, seal condition of the pupae is always found. So these are the members is found in the colony. As you know that the caste system of honeybee, that is Apis mellifera, we can see that the center one, this is the queen. Then the right side panels, we can see that the drones, and the left side panel, these are the worker. You can see that exactly difference is found. Here we eyes is bulge, otherwise the head is smaller and the small. As well as the abdomen, there is the blunt abdomen, as well as the worker and have the pointed abdomen. So these are the easy to the identification of the caste system of honeybee. So the beekeeper, as we starting the bees runnings as a how the we can take it help of the bees cartoons, the how the different type of the division labor is found in the worker bees. So the some honeybees is actively participate to make it honey. So always they the turned part nectar is converted into the honey with these bee are engaged, and that is the housekeeping bees always working for that. Then the some bees, some members of the this colony is also actively participate for the defense mechanism. They act as a soldier, and always they act soldiering activity for the maintain the are there not any attack to the victim on the colony. So that time they always they wonder to us. They're sitting on the mouth area of colony, and they the mentoring the whole the colony very easily. The different type of the bees are the beehive. They are also the maintain intents. Same things. There is some bees have the very specialties there in the bee. As we observe that in the bee have the special stomach. That means the crop is there. That means in the digestive system the largest the sac-like area is there. That is a special stomach is there, and this special stomach they collect the full of nectar. They collect the nectar from the flower, store it sometime, and again they return back to the home and re-getting it. So this is special stomach found in the honeybee. Then hollow tongue is there. That means the long, the proboscis, the pipe-like structure that is there, and this pipe-like structure is helping for the suck the honey. Then honeybee is also the stinger is there. That stinger is helping for the defense mechanism. Always as the venom is the honey venom is very very beneficial to the human society as a they have the anti-cancerous activities just reported in the few years before. So the honey bee venom is also important us, and sting is the given the very specialty to them. Then the honey we also have the some enzyme, and this enzyme they do the partially digestion the nectar they enter in the special stomach. So these are the very speciality found in the honeybee. Then next type of the bees are the some worker bee are the go to the field and collect the water, collect the nectars, collect the pollens, and this type of the bee is known as the field bee or forager bees. Then the house bee, the bees are the also just we discussed in the previous one as the pollen and nectar is get convert, and they make it the bee bread, make it the honey, make it the bee glue. That everything's they design as a housekeeping bees. So the worker bee, the work is hard. So we can take it the one message from the bee workers as a we always do the hard work, then we can getting the good success. So the collecting nectars, the nectar is converted into honey, build the honeycombs, take care of the eggs, take care of larvae, they give the feeding of queens, defend to the hive, and many more functions they do by the workers. So the other things is that these all the honeybee is also act as a they act as a very important functions like that they have the very uh, communication behaviors is there, and that communication behavior is taken the communication is carried out by the is they communicate each other with help of the bee dance. The bee dance is they given the message to the other honeybee they is there. I, the carbon process is also getting the Nobel Award for these observations. In that, the one honeybee is give the message to the other honeybee the how much food is longer, how the where they located this food, which area they have the good food and the sources is available. That should be the communicated. They also the these honeybee is also they given the some other message is given to the one honeybee to the other bee. Alarming message is given to another one to the another honeybee. So these are the different type of bee dances they use for the activity to communicate the one message to the other honeybees. Then the drones are the helping for the queens in the as a making the fertilizer. So drones have the single function. They act as a the in fertilization. Once their forms is donated to the Parmatica in the queen, they went to the die. And the queen is the always they maintain the colony, and the second functions they lay the eggs in a once a day, that 1500 to 2000 eggs they lay in the colony and maintain the honeycomb. So this is a another type of the queen is a found in the one type, one queen is found in the one colony. Then we all the work together. They work hard and make honey for themselves as well as for us. So colony organization is we can discuss about as a the colony organization division of labor. The queen are after the nuptial flight. They lay the both fertilized and unfertilized eggs. They fertilize the eggs. They produce the worker and queens. Unfertilized eggs. They produce the male work, male part of the colony that is drones. Any question is there? Vaxar is any question is there?
If anybody has any question, please ask.
Okay, so these unfertilized eggs they produce the male bees, and the fertilized eggs they produce the worker bees. The worker bees they feed the royal jelly and develop the queens. So queen bees, you can look at the pictures in the center part is here. The queen bee is there. Queen bee is helping for that. So queen is always larger size as compared to the other worker bees and easy to identify them. The only one queen, this the sole purpose of this queen is the reproduce. No other members they are fertile. Only one queen is a fertile. Other members are the workers or the female members are the sterile. The mother, this queen is the mother of all colony or all the hive, and the queen mate with drones, and they also they produce the male workers as they lay the fertilized eggs as well as unfertilized. Then the both type of eggs laying and they develop the workers, queens, and the drones. The and whole control they under control of these queens they maintain the whole colony victims. So the queen is live up to that 2 to 4 years, and they as a after 4 years the whole lifespan about 2 to 4 years. The queen cells, we can look at them in the previous picture. They are also the horizontally, the queen cell is developed as a vertically, and in that area, the largest enlarged cell is there. And this enlarged the peanut shapes. Peanut, that means the one grain, peanut grain like structures of the, and they cap with the pupal stage as a queen cell. The colony organization, we can observe that the queens look they were as a different function. The mother of the colony only one they discuss is detail, as well as they also act as a they maintain the social unit of the in the whole colony. And in that, they also, this queen is only feed the some royal jelly they get from the that queen mandibular pheromones is get it. And this QMP, the queen mandibular pheromones, is helping for the maintain the colony. That means they secrete the aromatic compound, and this aromatic compound is a 9-oxidec 2-econic acid or 9-hydroxy 2-ecodonic acid. The helping for the are methoxy phenyl ethanol HVA, that are the combination as is found in the QMP. And this is a queen pheromones, and this queen mandibular pheromones is distributed to the all the members of the worker, and they make it the social unit for them. Then worker is also the one of the part of the feminine part in the colony. They are sterile, they are not produce, they're responsible for the to most of the work as a division of members. And in the colony, about 20,000 to 70,000 worker bees are found in the single colony. And this worker bee is live up to the 4 to 6 week in the summer or 4 to 5 months in the winters. So the which time they born, they depend on the lifespan of the worker bees. So the bee life, they have the different division of labors. In the worker bees, they at the first, they once they hatch out from the queens, the cells, they at the early stage they're doing the functions as a cleaner bees. The cleaning the whole brood area, the hive area, the each cell, the cleaning function is the first time as the first duty of that early stage workers as a cleaner bees. Then after the age of 3, they get promoted and they act as a nurse bee, as they give the feeding to the older larvae. Then the 6 to 11 again they get promotion to feeding beyond the youngest larvae. Then day 12 to 17, in that time, in that honeybee, the wax gland is activated, and they produce the wax, and this wax is given to the housekeeping bee for the building the combs, then the carrier food, then undertake the different duty in the 12 to 17 days. And at the age of 18 to 21, they act as a guard bees, they act as a soldier in the colony. And after 21 days, they get the promoted for the forager bee. In that time, they're doing the function at the start, the beginning as a foraging, as a collect the pollen, collect the nectar, collect the waters, and required uh, things, resin, they collected from the field area in the colony. So these are the worker bees. As we look at that, they're doing the different function in the as a life stages. This is wax gland. We have found the in the as abdomen side, the wax gland is there, and after age of 17 to 18, the wax plaquettes they secreted by the wax glands. So drones, the third part of the colony is the drones. These drones are specifically male part of the colony. The sole functions of these drones is a mate with the queen, and they also the 20% of the in the spring and summer they born it, and they do not contribute any other activity. They don't have sting, and after the once the mating is completed, the all the workers that through push out these drone to outside the colony. So these are the importance of the beekeepings. As we observe that the some important things as a ability to detect the bomb to how the auditor senses. Then honeybee queens lay the 1,500 to 2,000 eggs per day. Be one of the groups to create the food of the human society that in terms of the honey, and the human being about 6 to 8 hours per day, but the this deprived sleep, their hard work, they're doing the very hard fast in the workers. The bee venom is useful for the different type of purpose. The bee venom is used in the arthritis, venom is useful to the kill the viruses, as well as royal jelly is used as an anti-aging agent. Propolis used as a dementia in human beings. Honey is recognized helping for the cosmetics, and the bees are the participate in the 80% pollination in the natures. So these are the very important to us as a beekeepers. Beekeeping is provide the business opportunity and the new farmers as an agro-based industry with, and this is a one of the good entrepreneurships to the new into people's new science student, a good opportunity for the beekeepings. So the first thing is that the income generation potential per colony per year is about 3,000 to 4,000 is getting from the single colony. Then the throughout the production and the multiplication is required in the bee colony. Only 2 to 3 training we can easy to get it knowledge, and we can easy to maintain the apiary and hundreds of the bee colony in own business. The beekeeping is does not require the farmland. Our farms shall be holding the even they can adopt they become self-resilient peoples, as well as it does not require the any physical works. Only the any humans or the children you can easy to do it. You can encourage the rural artisans as a ones very specific as a jobs and the equipment required for the beekeepers. It does not have any very heavy investment. Very few hundred thousands rupees we can easy to start your own business as a honey production, and there's nature input the ratio is very high. Input and output you can give it the smaller input and output is very more. It also provides the proportionately more immediate return in the agro-based industry, as well as the beekeeping is a clean, hygienic operations. It does not require any daily feeding or cleaning as little. We are only maintain the colony in the weekly or observe the colony. The beekeeping business the contributes the significant to the national economy. Build the nations is very important as a beekeeping business. So these are the basic things related to beekeepings. As we the second part of the as a beekeeping, how the importance of the what is a beekeeping and what are the importance of the beekeeping we can discuss it now. So is it any question related to them? Dear student, if you have any question related to basic part of the beekeeping, you can ask.
कोणाला काही विचारायचं असेल तर विचारू शकता तुम्ही. Participants are requested, if you has any question, please free to ask.
Sir,
Please continue.
sir,
Yes, you can.
sir, can you explain one time again identification of the bee in the each state? Is not getting so.
क्या
Identification of bee in each state.
identification of bees in
Bee, yes sir. In each state.
each state.
Yes sir.
So in India, there is the beekeeping identification is very commonly identification as usual. As the first thing is the Apis florea, the small
Yes.
garden bees. Apis serena is Indian honeybees. Then third one, Apis mellifera. It is the Italian honeybees, largest one size as a migratory beekeeping we can use it. And
Yes
the
sir.
fourth one, Apis dorsata. And the Apis laborosi is not found in the the Maharashtrian subcontinent. It's found in the northern most region of Himalaya region, as it is sister bee of Apis dorsata. And the last one, the stingless bee. Nowadays, the CBIT and the other NGOs they're initiatively taking at the uh, stingless bee populations are the using for the pollination, but it's smaller bee as compared to others. I
Thank you
also
so
show
much.
the all
Thank you so
photographs to you, and it is not a any uh, differentiation as a state wise in India.
Thank you, sir.
So the beekeeping point of view, these two type of honeybee is very important as a Apis uh, serrana, that is Sateri bee, and the Apis mellifera as the Italian honeybees. Anyone? So we can proceed to the next part.
Okay, sir. Please proceed, sir.
Yes. So the next part is that the current status of the bee pollinators in India. This is a just the research point of view. I take it because the most of the science audience is there, so they get it idea about them too. So always we can take the pollinator for grant. There is very simple statement for us because the not a single bee have sent to the any invoice to us, because this is that's a bigger problem for us. जो भी इजी मिल जाता है, फुकट में मिल जाता है, तो उसके लिए कोई सीरियसली लेता नहीं. So that things is same thing is happen to the bees and the pollinators, because most of the comes from the natures is very free. That is, it not send the invoice, it not price, it not any trademark. So always we can ignore the pollinator. But this sentence is put forward by the Pawan Sukhdev. This is a uh, former uh, director of the UGC. So always is very important as a, if anyhow invoice is there, then we can take it seriously. If anything is no invoice is there, then we not take it seriously. But the pollinators point of view, we are need to the take it very seriously about the human society. The I also put the one, the thoughts is put forward by the Albert Einstein. The Albert Einstein is said that if honeybee and the other bees is vanished from the Earth's surface, after 4 years, the human society also vanished from the Earth's surface. So it is said that ultimately the pollinator is very very important to the sustainability of human being and the whole. So we can think about them. The bees are the and the pollinator is very important to us. The present status, as we think that the beekeeping as a present status in India, as we observe that the National Commission of Agriculture projections there as a requirement of the 2000s AD, there is 150 million bee colonies, and the target about the 6 million bee colony to cover the area of 2 million hectare for the pollinations. So, honey production is about 60,000 metric ton from the Apis cerana. The estimated present status is there. This is the status for the 1972, is put forward by the NCA. The now presently we are need to the 3.4 million bee colony over the 2.5 lakhs of the Apis mellifera. They need to the production of 92,000 metric ton of honey production. 38,000 of metric ton is export is required, and the domesticate consumption is occurs in the nowadays 70 gram honey per capita. They provide the employment from the this beekeeping business about 3 lakh people, and the 200 millions bee colonies required to enhance the yield, which provide the employ about 250 lakh persons. So the employability is very higher as compared to that. So the present status of beekeeping in Maharashtra, about the they cover the 76 taluka, about 1109 villages, then the more than 4,000 beekeepers are engaged for the Maharashtra beekeepings. The in that the 16,000 bee colony of Apis cerana, 10,000 bee colony of Apis mellifera. Then the number of bee boxes is there. Bee hive is about 8,000 colony of the Apis cerana and the 22,000 colony of Apis mellifera. And the societies there is about 4,771 society, the NGOs, the number of beekeeping society actually participate or presentators in they engage in the beekeeping in Maharashtra. And the Maharashtra about 126.5 metric tons honey export from the Maharashtra to other countries. So this is a presentators of Maharashtra. So it is very negligible as per our requirement. So institution, there is the different type of institution is actually participate in the beekeeping as a APEDA, then the Tribal Corporation of Marketing Development Federation of India, then CBRT, that is Central Bee Research and Training Institute, then KVIC, like means Khadi and Village Industry Commissions, then Export Inspection Council of Ministry of Commerce and the National Bee Boards. These are the institute that actively participate or actively engage in the enhancement of the beekeeping. So number of beekeeper is required about 3 lakhs and the number of beehive is required for the India about 30 crores. So top honey export states in India, we are looking the pictures here. The Rajasthan is export about 11% of the honey export from the India to other countries. Then Delhi about 75.98%. UP is about 4.4%. Then Maharashtra about the 5.1%. That means look at them. The Maharashtra have the very big potential of the beekeeping, but our export ability is very very rare. So we have the good opportunity to the engage or the actively involved in the beekeepings and the easy to export is needed for the bee business. So the largest export partners of the India, as we observe that here we look at the in USA about 64.18% of the export is only carried out in the US peoples or US country. Then 4% of Saudi Arabia, then the 2%, 2.6% of the UAE, 1.464% of the Bangladesh, and the 1.5% of the Canada. So these are the different country. They easy to take it the honey from the Indian subcontinent. So I just talked the very little bit part about the habitat loss, loss of forages, shelter of bees. Then these are the habitat loss is ultimately we are the losing the different type of the beach diversity from the subcontinent. Since climate change, there is disturbances, disturbing of the bee behaviors ultimately, as like we can say that the global warming and the deterioration of the diversity of the plant, ultimately we are create the problem to the food security and we are see the pictures is a well explained point of view. We can get it idea the what happened afterwards. The if the bee are decline. Nowadays, the pesticide include as a neonicotinoids the harming to the bee health, and the bee is just dangerous to the pesticide impact. And we know that nowadays the agriculture, modern agriculture, there is a bombardment of the pesticides, and ultimately these are very very dangerous to the human society. Then the different type of pests and diseases is attacked to the bees, and the number of invasive pests is in introduced in the Indian native subcontinent, and ultimately they are dangerous to the human society. Then nowadays we can using the cell phones and the most of the towers, and these are the towers and the head the cell phones is are the dangers to the bee life and they are dangerous to the deterioration of human society as well. So, VR protection can provide against from the two or more preventing threats as a dep- depredation of the colony and both things to the onion bags. Ultimately, we are the human being is also act as a one of the declination of this. So, the strategy for the conservation of bee populations, as we need to the become a beekeepers for the Indian subcontinent or Maharashtra, as well as the helping to protect of the swamps. Then we need to the planting of the different type of the flowering plants. It is always helping to the as a design the urban garden, as the design the ages of the agriculture gardens. These are the needed for the sustainability strategy for the pollinator and the honeybees. So these are the we look into that. These are the different type of the flowering plants is required for the sustain of the bees in the natures, and avoid the one of the important things to avoid the harmful pesticide in the spread of the agriculture society, ultimately to to conserve our bees in the natures. So bee friendly, always we are need to the bee friendly. The the sponsor to the hive and the sponsor the require for the design the different type of the beehive and the spread in the society for the. So ultimately, these are the good beekeeping practices is required the urban area. We can get it the good honey and good uh, bee product, as well as the environmental sustainability is helping to us. So bee in nature always it has an indicator for the good environment. It helps to the food productions, the culture of the cultural phenomena, and the bee thirsty product we can get from the earth. So always be in natures. These are the helping for us. If the be in natures, always we can get it the very complication to the human society and the environmental systems. So these are the always bees need to the as a history, diversity, how the development of the beekeepings, then ethnological cultures of the anthropology, the bee education, tourisms, and the API product. All the things are very important to the human society. As we are the all pillar for the bee uh, sustainability be and maintain the well cultures are in environments, as well as we are go through the different things related to beekeepings that as a related to bee and beekeepings that things we are always needed, and they are helping to the different way as a beekeepings and the pollinator diversity is maintained in the natures we are sustain to our lives. So we are stop it here, as if anyhow question related to full part discussion, you can ask the question.
I have a
Thank you.
question, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
you can.
Sir, which species are good or perfect around the Chandwadi area for the beekeeping?
Basically, Epicerana.
Apiculture, okay, sir. Because
Because
nowadays,
Apis mellifera, it is not possible because in Chandwad there is dry area. So
yes, yes.
in that area, we are only maintain the our Indian honeybees.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
If anybody has question,
Yes, sir. I have question, sir.
Yeah, you
okay.
can.
Sir, cellular fawn, how to affect the honey bee? Because honey bee is the stable in the colony and the time of the collecting food, how to affect it?
Yes, you can know that the number of forager they go to the so outside the colony,
Yes,
collect the
sir.
nectars, collect the pollens, collect the water
Yes.
resources, and they have the any pesticide or residue is there, they ultimately reach to the colony, and they also the inculcate in the honey, and they indirectly they reach to the humans.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. I have one question.
Yeah, you can.
Sir, how Rajasthan is the top honey exporter? Because flora in Rajasthan is less as compared to the other state in India. So how it is a top exporter in India?
In Rajasthan, there is a crop system is there. That crop system is the very helping for the beekeepers. These
Okay.
farmer have the good awareness about the beekeeping, and very specific season there is a single type of crop system is there, and this the crop system single type of crop system is helping for the beekeeping business. After the as a month of the September is went, afterwards in that area there is a mustard crop system is there, then Ajuan crop system is there. The
Okay.
lot of the single type of crop system is spread in the single area ultimately, and the nectarified plant is cultivated in that area. Therefore, these are the possible reason for the Rajasthan have the good production of honey, and export is also more.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Anybody has question? Please ask. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir, for very informative lecture. Now
Thank you.
I request participant Miss Samiksha Pawar to express vote of thanks. Samiksha.
Sir, am I audible?
Yes,
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 you
yes.
can audible.
Good afternoon, everyone. It has been such an honor to be a part of this wonderful seminar. On behalf of the Department of Zoology, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest, Dr. Ramnath Andhare sir. Thank you. Sir delivered very informative lecture. He covered all the points of apiculture, such as honeybee species in India, beekeeping and its importance, history of beekeeping, methods of beekeeping, sequence of steps for apiaries development, functions of bee colony members, different types of bee dance, bee products, etc. And this information is beneficial for class SYBSC up to MSc level. Sincere thanks to the Vice Principal, Head of the Department, and all staff members who handled the seminar throughout. The wide round of applause and thanks to all the participants who made the seminar a memorable one. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you. Thank you, Samiksha. Now
Thank
we
you.
will
Thank
have
you.
1 hour break for lunch. Our second session will start at 2 p.m. You all are requested to be ready with your device at 2 p.m. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for a very informative session.
Thank you, sir, and thank you all organizer team. And once again, thank you to the invite me as a resource person for the beekeeping seminar. And thank to the all principal sir and the vice principal sir and all your organizing teams and
Thank,
work sir also.
thank you, sir. Thank you. Now I will end the meeting. Participants are requested to ready with device at 2 p.m.